Hello and welcome back to the Unlocked Potential podcast. On this week's episode, we had Amanda Goronska. Amanda spoke to us about how she was a finalist on Miss Bikini Ireland and how it's impacted her life and her business. If you're enjoying the podcast, please make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button on whatever platform you're listening on. Thanks. Thanks so much for coming on, Amanda. So the reason why I thought it'd be great to have you on is just because you are on Miss Bikini Ireland, which is absolutely amazing. And I'd say a lot of girls listening to this would probably be like, they'd probably be interested in doing something like that, but they're like, how do I go about it? Do I need to be like this certain height, have certain hair, like body? Like how did you get into Miss Bikini Ireland?
So I saw one of my friends do it and I was like, she can do it, I can definitely do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm so nervous, Jesus.
You're all right.
So what was the question?
So how did you get into Miss Bikini Ireland? What way did you go about it? You said you seen one of your friends doing it.
Yeah, my friend was doing it and I was like, I would love to do it and try it out, see where it goes.
Yeah.
So I signed up. There was an online application, so I signed up and it took me like a year to get in a good shape. I went to the gym every day, worked out, and I just went for it.
And when you said took, like, was it when you signed up for the application, like, was that they told you if you got in like a year later, or what way did it work like?
I think I waited a month to...
And they got back to you?
Yeah, so they said, I'm going to represent Wexford.
Yeah.
I was the only girl from Wexford that got in.
Yeah, okay.
So I was kind of happy about that.
And was there certain requirements to get in? Like, what way was the application process?
No. It was for everyone. You could have tattoos, any height.
Yeah.
It was for everyone who wanted to kind of boost their confidence and try something new. So.
And what was the kind of application process? Like, what did they even ask you? Like, because when I did thought behind, even for me, like, I don't think I'd probably even go for it. But the idea I have of it is that, like, you have to look a certain way or whatever, or like what type of questions and stuff, like what were they looking for?
They just wanted to see pictures like from previous photo shoots. You had to be into modeling, like you had to shoot.
So you would have had to had like previous like photo shoot work and stuff like done. Yeah.
And the height didn't matter, the tattoos didn't matter, just pictures. They wanted to see your personality as well. If you're like a nice person, like bubbly, creative, just friendly overall.
And what way did they try? Did they interview like on a Zoom call and afterwards?
It wasn't an interview. It was a phone call.
Right.
After they seen that you were good looking, they're gonna give you a call and they were like asking you a few questions just to see what you're like, and if you're gonna get along with other girls as well, because that matters a lot. Like your personality matters. They don't want anyone that's gonna cause trouble or be like aggressive or like towards other girls, and you know it is a competition, but like you have to have the personality as well.
Yeah,
you have to have.
When I think of it like, would you ever see watching a film and they're applying for patents? Like what way? Like what kind of what when you applied and you got in, like what was the next couple of steps for?
Get in shape.
Did they say that to you?
Yes, that was the most important. You have to be in shape.
Did they say like, oh, like you have to be this size, or what did they say? Like,
no. They didn't say that. They said you just have to be in the best shape possible. Right, you have to promote us on social media. You have to tag Miss Bikini Ireland if you want to win. If you want to win, you have to basically put in a lot of work, be in the gym every day, take care of your appearance, like. Do like volunteering work. I worked in the SPCA, so I would help with animals like in the shelter and stuff. So that's what I did.
Yeah, and then what was the next steps then when you got in? Like how did you judge it? That like, all right, okay, you're now through to the finals or whatever. Like what way?
They will watch your progress through social media, through Instagram.
All right, so it's all done through social media.
Yes, it's done through social media. Yeah, so I was posting a lot. I was in the gym every day. I was doing shoots all the time with different photographers.
Yeah. And were they paying for all this, or did you have to go out and pay for it yourself? Like,
it was free. It was free. So I told them I was doing Miss Bikini Ireland, and they all wanted to work. So that was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's mad. Yeah, I thought it'd be all like it's all in house and you're all together and you're all doing certain different competitions or whatever, and then you're getting to the next stage.
So we were
Like,
we met
like
up
a walk
twice
or whatever.
Oh yeah. We had a training for a walk as well. We met up twice. The first day we were just told what to do to win.
Yeah.
Just to be in the gym, just to post and tag, and then the second day we came in and we had the walk. So Judy came in. Judy passed away like last year. But Judy came in and she won so many pageants. And she showed us how to walk basically, and how to spin, and how to smile, and how to answer the questions. They gave us the questions as well that they could ask us. So we had to like prepare, you know.
Oh, like what if you get through to the finals?
Yeah. I failed actually at that part. I did.
You?
Yeah. They asked me a question. I was like, I just went blank. You know, a lot of girls
Got
like
nervous.
Yeah, a lot of girls went blank. They were like, "What did I just say? Can somebody tell me what I just like how I answered that question?" And we were like, "We don't know. We were all like really nervous standing in the line."
Yeah, like probably not even listening to whoever's up front in front of you talking.
It was kind of like a shock because like you had the judges in front of you as well, and like they were all like just staring at you, like waiting for the answer, and we were just like everybody was talking. There were so many people there, like a whole crowd.
Yeah,
and like it's just you couldn't even hear yourself.
And what type of questions were they like?
Why do you want to win? Or where is your bikini from?
And what way would you answer that? Like instead of saying like where it's actually from to win it. Like
a lot of girls made their own bikini.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of girls made their own bikini.
So in that way, they'd probably look at that and rate that as a higher.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's mad.
Mm.
And was there many judges? Like
there was 4, I think, 4, 5, 4.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then so it was all done through social media and just send questions then if you get through.
Yeah.
So social media until you get through to the finals, and then it was the questions and then the judges.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It was a big event. It was like 20-year anniversary when I done it. So.
And was there other people there with the judges, like say people watching it, or was it just?
Judges? Yeah. People had to buy tickets. People had to buy tickets to come see it. It was
so it's
huge.
not just 4 people that you're getting stage fright in front of. It's a big crowd.
Big crowd, yeah.
Yeah, and do you feel like from Miss Bikini Ireland, like did you get a lot of like different opportunities from that?
Yes, 100%. I feel like that's when I kind of peaked after it, because I was in like a newspaper as well, a few newspapers afterwards. I was like, oh my god, yay, slay. So. What did I get out of it? A lot of photographers contacted me, even like from abroad. So I went to Paris to shoot with one of the photographers, and I went to Bulgaria.
They were all paid work, was
they were all paid work, and I got free holidays as well off it, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So.
And is there you've a few more trips coming up, don't you?
Yes.
Where's that then?
I'm going to Morocco. I'm going to Italy for a pageant. I'm representing Ireland in Miss European Continental.
Yeah, that's unreal. And how many girls is that?
Oh my god, I think it's like 30. 30 girls. Yeah.
30 girls?
Yeah, 30 girls.
Right, okay, yeah.
From like each country. So Poland, Ireland, Spain.
Yeah.
One girl from each country, yeah.
And how did you get in through that? Like did someone
They actually contacted me themselves.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, through Instagram.
Yeah, that's amazing that you got picked for that instead of like, out of everyone. Like.
Yeah. I feel like it's because they've seen how much work I put in as well. Like a lot of girls after Miss Bikini Ireland, they just kind of stopped modeling, or they just went a different path. But I wanted this. I wanted to do modeling, and I wanted to grow.
So you do lashes or nails as well. You're in the beauty industry.
I am.
Yeah, and you got nominated for
Makeup Artist of the Year twice this year.
Yeah, unreal. And would you be doing that full time as well as doing modelling shoots and stuff? Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to get into aesthetics as well. That's the goal. That's the final goal. Once I have that, I'm gonna be happy.
And will you? Are you looking to do a course this year, say, or
probably next year? Because I'm really busy this year with modeling and like pageants and traveling. I traveled a lot this year, so I'm really busy with that.
How many different countries have you went to?
8 countries.
Wow. Where was that?
I went to Malta. I went to Salou, Paris, Marbella, Bulgaria, Romania, and I'm going Morocco, Italy, and London.
Yeah, unreal. And that's all with modelling?
Modelling, yeah.
Yeah. And you said to me that you work with Fan Spicy.
Yes.
So what would that be?
So that's basically an exclusive content platform.
Right. And when you say exclusive, like...
So like, you know.
Right, okay. Like
it's like OnlyFans, but better.
And is that an Irish new setup kind of?
No, it's a Spanish one.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
And what made you get into that? Was that from getting into Miss Bikini Ireland, or was that like just something completely different now?
It was kind of random. So my friend posted that she's looking for models to go on this amazing trip to Marbella and shoot content. So I was like, okay, what is this about? And then she explained what we're gonna have to do. Just like take pictures in bikinis, work with other girls. And I was like, oh, why not? Why not? I was like a bit nervous. I was like, do I want to go into this industry? Like, do I want to do this?
And is it literally just shoots in bikinis, or is it a bit more?
You can do more. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
Right, okay.
It's whatever you're comfortable with doing. I just did bikini shoots, so yeah. And I got a free holiday out of it.
Yeah, so going back to the Miss Bikini Ireland, you feel like you found a lot of like networking opportunities and stuff, and made a lot of friends from it?
Definitely met a lot of people with the same mindset.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Well, I live in a small town. I live in Ross, so there's not a lot of girls that do modeling there, or like go out of their way to get what they want.
Yeah.
And when I came to Dublin and I done Miss Bikini Ireland, I was like, these girls are like me. I'm not going crazy. Like, they want the same thing as me. So I met my best friend, Julia. And Julia is an influencer as well. And she, oh my God, she has done modeling for years now. And she kind of opened my mind and my eyes to like a new side.
The possibilities of it, yeah.
Yeah. She showed me her ways and like basically how to get more out of it.
Yeah.
And like how to, like, with modeling, you can collaborate with people as well. And like, there's just different ways around.
Like get paid work through content
paid
and stuff.
Work. Yeah, get paid work. And
is on Miss Bikini Ireland kind of free, is it? Yeah, obviously just...
Yeah. It's free.
Yeah. And if you went on another podcast or anything like this before now?
No,
this is your first time.
Yeah, so I'm a bit nervous, but it's okay. I'm on grand now. Like.
Yeah. And you've probably gotten close to all like the judges and stuff like that. Like all like probably has brought you a lot of opportunities like with different work and stuff from.
I did click with one of the judges, yeah. He actually told me that I was his favourite out of all the girls. He just knew I had a great personality. He was like, we went out actually. We all went out for a party that I organised for all the models. It was for a newspaper as well. There was a new club called Hyde that was opening up. So he asked me to organise all the girls because it was going to be a newspaper shoot. So, and then he told me, he was like, Amanda, you were actually my favourite. Like, I just loved your personality. You're just so bubbly and just so friendly, like, you know.
Yeah. And how did you, like, what was your upbringing and how did you grow up? And this is not something that you've wanted to do since you were younger now?
I actually did a few shoots when I was younger as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did a few shoots. And I always wanted to do it because I always saw these ladies on TV and I was like, oh, I want to do that. I want to be one of them pageant girls. I said that to my granny. It's like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But I literally only started modelling last year. And like, I feel like that changed my life.
Yeah.
Like, it just opened so many doors, you know. And so I'm actually so proud of myself for doing it. Because it was like a confidence boost as well. Like, I was in a really toxic relationship, so I just kind of like stayed always home, you know.
Why? What do you probably don't even want to talk about it?
Well, that kind of like being in that made me realize what I want. It was like a push, you know. It was like, okay, this is my time. I have to be selfish to get what I want now, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And so like, did you go to school and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I finished school. Yeah. I went to school in Poland and then I went to school in Dublin. How
old were you when you came over here?
I was 8.
Oh, you were 8, yeah.
I didn't have I couldn't speak English at all. I didn't understand. Oh my God, it was so stressful.
Do you still remember everything, yeah?
Yeah. I remember all I could say was like, can I go to the bathroom? That's all I could say. in school because that's all I needed. But like,
Yeah,
you know.
And did you come over with your parents and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, my parents and my brother. Yeah. It was so tough at the start. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, not understanding the English and stuff like that. Yeah.
I was like, what are they saying to me?
How long do you feel like it kind of until you fully learnt?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah. That's all. I came over to Ireland when I was like 7.
What? Are you not Irish?
I'm Lithuanian, yeah.
Walk away. I didn't know. I thought you were Irish. No way. That's mad.
Yeah, and I didn't know any English either.
Yeah, it was tough.
I don't really remember though that much.
Really?
Yeah, like I remember I didn't know any, like, and couldn't understand what people were saying to me, but like I don't remember. Like I don't remember being stressed about it.
I couldn't even go out. If I went out, what was I going to say to these kids? You know, like.
Yeah, I had a next door neighbour, and she was just talk to me, and she could tell me anything. I didn't understand what she was saying. I think it was because of her I learned so quick.
Yeah.
She just over the wall kept asking to play with me, like.
Yeah.
I think it was from her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It just kind of clicks. Like, I don't even know how you learn it. It's just kind of like you have to keep talking, like you have to keep failing, and it just kind of clicks. One day you wake up like, oh, I can talk now. Like, you know?
Yeah. So what would be your next step? What's your next goal? So what would you be looking to achieve?
I definitely want to win that pageant in Italy. Yes.
And what are the requirements for that one? Is this the same as the Irish
No, this is different. You have like your long dress, you have bikini, you have like a cocktail dress. There's different outfits and like different questions and
what are, like, is this with social media as well? Like, do you have to look a certain way on social media for this?
Oh yeah, they always look at social media. Always. That's like the biggest.
And what would you be looking out for when they're looking at your social media?
Staying fit, volunteering, being a good person, like, you know, like being yourself, you know, because if you go in there like and you're acting or you're fake, they're gonna notice that, and you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna do well.
Yeah. And would it be then in the, like, so when you're actually there, and like, what would it, like, you're doing a walk, or is it a catwalk? Like, what?
You do a walk. Yeah, they teach you everything. You do a walk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of girls, but basically it's very simple. It's very simple. You learn how to walk and talk and look good.
Yeah.
And answer their questions and.
Yeah, and that'll probably bring you a lot of opportunities and different people that you'll be able to network with.
Oh yeah, that's a very big pageant.
Yeah.
That one is very big. Next one I want to do is Swimsuit USA.
Oh really?
That's a huge one as well. Yeah, that's a huge one.
And how do you get into that then? Would you be applying for that, or would someone like get you in?
You apply. You basically apply, and they can accept you or just not accept you. So
and do you know anyone doing it?
Yeah, my best friend Julia, she's doing it.
Yeah.
She's doing it, yeah.
And what is that like? Like, what's the?
It's just bikini, and you have to be really fit. Like, you have to be, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Fit.
So would you be going to the gym and stuff and eating well and?
Yeah, definitely.
And what like, do you do weightlifting, like cardio? What do you?
I do cardio and weightlifting, mostly weightlifting. Yeah.
Do you do any other kind of?
I do pole dancing. I do dancing and Pilates.
Yeah, it's meant to be, the pole dance is meant to be really like
good for your core. Yeah.
Yeah, I know someone who's like in their 40s, 50s doing pole dancing. She's doing it years. And
there's different ages.
The figure on her, like, it's crazy, like.
Yeah.
And she's not doing it like, she's just doing it for fitness, like.
For herself, yeah. There's different ages actually. Like, when you go into a class like that, you're just like, wow. Differently, we meet different people there, you know.
I feel like I'm seeing that a lot on TikTok now, like the hoop and the pole dancing and stuff.
I done the hoop. Terrible. I couldn't even lift myself up.
Yeah, but you probably improve because it's all upper body strength, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with the pole dancing. So I'd say over time, you'd probably improve and you get much better.
Definitely, yeah. Kickboxing is really good as well.
Do you do that? Yeah,
I do that. Yeah, I do it for like 6 months now.
Yeah, and do you like it? Yeah,
it's my favorite. I don't think I can ever give it up. Yeah, it's honestly so good. It's for your mental health as well. Like, yeah,
I feel like any kind of type of exercise is really good.
Yeah, and it protects. Like, you learn how to protect yourself as well. So yeah.
And so what were your next few trips then for work that's coming up?
The next one is Morocco, and it's all shoe. It's all.
And would that what type of kind of shoots would that be like?
I don't even know.
You just kind of ask and you're just like, I'll just do it.
There's going to be, I think, 15 girls from everywhere, from everywhere. So there's going to be girls from the UK, Ireland, Spain. We're all meeting up in a villa. It's a villa. And we're shooting with a few photographers. But I don't...
And how do they find you? Through social media to do this?
Yeah. Through social media, yeah. I don't even know myself how they find what they do.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah.
And so what did you say your next few goals would be? Just to win the pageant?
Win the pageant, go into aesthetics with beauty. Because, you know, I do model, but I have to have another side to myself, you know? So that's beauty. I love beauty, so that's what I do. So next step in that would be definitely like getting into aesthetics. Yeah. Fillers, Botox, stuff like that.
Yeah, unreal.
I want to have my own business as well, you know?
What would that be, like a salon business?
Yeah, a salon business, yeah.
Yeah, I have one and I'm like stressful.
Really?
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, yeah, it's worth it, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so for anyone looking to reach out to you, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram.
And what's your Instagram handle? And
Amanda_Goronska. Or Slay Beauty Slay. If you're looking to get the lashes on. Or makeup.
Thanks so much for coming on, Amanda.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. If you're looking to reach out, you can find us at Unlocked Potential Podcast on Instagram or at Demi's Nails and Beauty. Make sure you subscribe or hit that follow button for wherever you're listening on. See you next time.